lateral squat. So the setup, you're gonna kick your feet out wide, not too wide, not to the point where you're trying to go as wide as you possibly can, but think about, go about hip width and then about another 1.5 feet away from hip width. From there, we're gonna go ahead and think about taking our sternum and shifting that in the direction of the side that we're trying to load. So in this case, I'm gonna be loading my right side. I'm gonna be shifting the sternum. And when I shift the sternum in that direction, what I should instantly feel is a little stretch through the inside of my left thigh. Pressure's on the inside of my left heel, which will help me shift even more to the right. From there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and sink into my back pocket as I sit down towards the floor. As I go down, that stretch is gonna increase through the inside of my opposite thigh. I'm gonna start feeling tension on the inside of this thigh. Now, that tension is gonna feel different than the tension I feel over here. The muscle is lengthening over here, it's shortening here as I go down. So that tension is gonna be different. So don't think that you're gonna get the same type of sensation with that tension on the inner thigh side to side. In addition to that, I'm gonna start feeling my hamstrings, my glute, a little bit of quad. I'm gonna go down into a position where I'm not shifting my weight forward under the ball of my foot and my knee starts drifting forward. I'm able to keep the pressure on the inside of the right heel in this situation because I'm loading my right side and sink into the hip. You'll notice too, my knee is not flaring out. So I'm not knee stacked over the foot and I'm definitely not knee outside of the foot. I've got the knee relatively positioned just to the inside of the foot, which is gonna help me load those muscles that I just went over with you. Final thing worth noting is you'll notice my left arm is coming across as my right arm reaches back. That's gonna help with the rotation that I need with my trunk going over my hip as I sink, and then I push through the inside of the foot to get myself back to center. Second thing to look at is your back position on this. Notice I'm not hunching forward too much and rounding my back to get that position. Maintaining a neutral position with my spine as I sink into this and push out. The goal is not to get as low as you possibly can. The goal is to get as low as you possibly can while maintaining the integrity of the other joints that are coming along for the ride and allowing you to get into that position. Namely the low back, as I just mentioned, secondary the knee, making sure that that's not way out here and it's not over the foot, it's just slightly to the inside of the foot.